She's been at it for 45 minutes. Топличък ли е?
Много е хубаво. Аз не знам, какво трябва да се мъчим и да не ядем.
Дали? То до утре ще е стине. Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of making Kuzunak for Easter, sweetbread. If you haven't seen part 1, I would really recommend starting there. I'm going to post the link in the upper right hand corner of the screen so that you can click there. If you haven't seen part 1, you might be a little lost as to what's going on here. There will also be a part 3, so if you want, you can subscribe, and if you do, make sure you click that little bell toggle so the videos pop up. Let's go. So we dumped all that inside, we mixed it really well. And back to the recipe, just to make sure we're not mixing anything up. Limon. Okay, you need lemon. Cool thing about these lemons, a friend of ours went to Greece. They're building a house there, and they brought these lemons back specially for us and told us 100 times that they're totally different than the ones that we have here. So let's try it.
Я махну го това нещо.
So you're just grating the lemon peel. Орехче?
Да.
We're gonna put nutmeg. Това не го знаех.
Пък ти много работи не знаеш за готвене, какво знаеш.
Now she's hating on my cooking skills. She's right.
Аз това
I have a lot of learning to do.
на Пепи рецепта и е много хубаво.
It's her best friend Pepi, Bogdi Prosti, she passed away. It's her recipe. Did you guys know that nutmeg is poisonous if you eat it in too large quantities? I mean, obviously this is not going to do anything, but yeah. Time to go into her Harry Potter cupboard. This is where she keeps all of her supplies. 2 vanillas. So in Bulgaria, we have powdered vanilla. If it was my mom here, she would insist on liquid vanilla. I mean, like straight vanilla bean. But this will be good enough. Yeah, какво направи? Какво направи?
Еми, като такова ванилията, то нали колкото и да е прах отстава и така, да миришеш на хубаво.
Това баба ти ли го правише?
Да, от баба ми знам.
She always rubs the leftover of the vanilla on herself. Her grandma taught her that so that she smells good.
Да. И миришеш на хубаво.
Да. Какво е това, Рон?
Напитка.
Oh, rum! Oh, okay.
Имах едно, ти взелите ми го изпили.
Аз не знаех, че има рам
И това,
там.
например, пак се го изпили.
Той аз може малко да се попина. We're gonna put a little bit of rum.
Че после мога да не чукаш, ама.
2 spoons of rum.
Готов. Ще замесваш козунаците, ще ги правиш. Ще слагаш такива орехи, смокини, парченца от портокал, всичко утре.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on. So, really important. Start doing your kuzunak either early in the morning if you want it done by the end of the day, or the night before if you want it done for the next day, because you're gonna have to let everything rise for колко часа трябва да се дига? 6 часа.
Да. От началото до края 6 часа ще правят козунаци, защото 2 пъти втасва. Веднъж като от тесто трябва да втаса и втори път, като го направиш на плитка, да го печеш, пак трябва да втаса. Остави го сега, я отопили се.
This is the butter and pig fat.
Я. Добре, остави го сега.
Yeah, so this is definitely not challah bread, guys, because we're using pig fat. This is Bulgarian Kuzunak. It just tastes like challah bread. Our version of it. So to quickly translate for you guys, you're saying you have to have it rising, let it rise for at least 6 hours because it's going to be rising twice. Once now and then a second time before you make it into that little braid style that you guys saw. So yeah, it's a very long process. It's not the easiest thing to make, but it's well worth the effort. She makes, she calls it a little well that she's gonna pour the mix into. Huh? Искаш ли да ти помогна да го сипвам?
Ми сипвай по-малко, ако искаш ти.
Да сипвам ли или се малко?
Ти само му покажи какво става. Да сипвай пак. Чакай,
аз ще сипвам. Не.
Ама малко. Сипвай тук, да не се разлива. Стига.
Pour it little by little.
Да не пада на само водата, защото така трябва полека да се меси. Айде, слагай пак тук в средата. Слагай. Стига. Така.
So you only pour it in the middle, and little by little you're gathering more from the side. More from the side. This way you're not wasting any in the
Сипай пак.
Sticking to the edges, and you're going to make this into a dough.
Стига. Сипай пак. Повечко. Стига толкова. Това се замесва така. По-малко брашно се слага. Така и питка се замесва.
This is how you make pitka also. I've showed you guys pitka before, but I will make a video from start to finish. I've been getting a lot of requests for that. And pitka is fresh bread.
Сипи тук.
Тук.
Да. Сипай, ще ми оставиш.
Всичко?
Това ще ми го оставиш тук, защото може да се наложи още малко брашно да се сложи, като гледам.
We might need more flour. Това ще го оставяме.
Ами защото остават трохи. Като го направя за тесто, остават трохи. И тези трохи ги слагам по средата, слагам от това и ги правя така хубаво да се...
We're leaving this because there's little crumbs that are left over, so we're going to mix it at the end. We're going to put some more flour. Няма ли значение, че не е стоплено?
Не.
She's saying it's okay that it's not heated because it's already...
Сипай. Долу.
Тука.
Да.
Because it's already... The whole thing is hot.
Го вземам.
Warm.
Сипай още.
Пак долу.
Меко е, да. Сипай. Ще ме си трябва още малко. Сипай.
I'm going to try it too. I know. We're mixing and dipping our fingers, but only we're going to eat it, so we don't care.
Набрашненкам.
Си набрашненкаш ръцете?
Да. Ето, за да не ми се лепи вече. То пак се лепи.
Put flour on your finger so it doesn't stick.
Също така почва да става на тесто.
Да. It's starting to turn into a dough.
Мазнина и продължава да се меси, но не се меси както сега го меса, а така се раздърва и се слага, да става на конци.
So Baba is saying that now the trick is all in how you're going to knead your dough. So we're going to put the butter and pig fat mix, and we're not going to be pressing it like we are now. We're going to start pulling it. I'll show you guys. So it turns into like a stringy texture. Много дълго се меси. She's saying that it takes a lot of this. A lot. What do you, in English I think it's kneading the dough. I don't know. In Bulgarian it's mesish. Mesish the testo. That.
Веднага сложи вода, да се разкисва. Тук е така, ама няма по-големи.
Ама ще вземем.
Не, такава ми трябва тук чак. Гледам,
ще вземем, добре.
С колко големи дъски.
Нямаше
колко
трохи.
Съм добра, да.
Baba's saying, look what a meister she is. What how good she is. We didn't get any crumbs she was worried about. Remember, that's why we save this. So, yeah. Майстурка си.
Не съм толкова голема майстурка. Его не го предвидих това. Ама друг път винаги остават трохи. Сега няма.
Нищо супер, нека да няма.
Така. Дай ми сега маста.
Маста?
Да.
Now we're going for the butter mix. See how now she's gonna start stretching it.
Като стане вече готово, чакай да не го разлея, почва да става на мехури.
На мехури?
Да.
It's gonna start bubbling. Така ли?
Да.
Малки мехурчета ще. So when you know that the dough, you know that the dough is ready when little bubbles start coming out. Now we're gonna put it in here to rise.
То е чисто, само го избърши.
Да, сега ще го изплакна само.
Тази кърпа чистата.
Толкова?
Това ще го оставя утре.
Още?
Стига толкова. И утре ще го направя на плитка и ще сложа смокиня, орехи, стафиди, портокалова коричка.
Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna put figs. Какво каза друго? Смокиня?
Смокиня, стафида, портокалова кора.
Raisins. Orange peel.
И орехи.
And orehi, walnuts, that I'm gonna post a whole video on how we gather the walnuts from our farm. It's really fun. We do it with this, we have to get this huge sticks back the tree with the huge sticks so all of the orehi or walnuts will fall down. It's a whole thing in its own, gathering walnuts, and the whole village is competing with one another. It's the funniest part.
И утре сутринта то ще е цяло.
So,
Вместо да си губа времето,
да.
цял ден 6 часа.
Да. By tomorrow morning it's gonna be risen.
Я отвори сега фурната и го сложи малко вътре, той е топло.
Okay. We're gonna put it in the hot oven.
Защото легенчето е студено.
Because the ligenche, the what do you call it? The little yellow thing. The yellow pot is a little cold, so we want to heat it up. And yes, it is 8 o'clock at night here. Sorry, I meant 9 o'clock. We started it at 8. It's 9 o'clock. And she's saying now she's not going to waste her time tomorrow. So, good night for now. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to meet you guys bright and early for the next part. Okay, sorry. One more step. You put a kırpa, a towel on top.
Книга ще ви я завещая. Това е една много хубава книга. Вътре има за всеки зеленчук манджи, има турши, има сладка, има всичко. Това е много важна книга.
Добре. She's gonna give me her cookbook, her special cookbook. Put a towel on top with the plastic wrap and let it rise overnight. Okay. Now time for dinner. A little beer and bedtime. And there you have part 2 of making kuzunak. And again, this is what we traditionally eat on Easter. I will be making part 3 and posting it next Sunday. And to tell you guys the truth, part 3, in my opinion, is the most interesting, and it's also the funniest part because you're going to see that we are literally at this all night long. The next day, Baba and I were crushed. We were so tired. We slept the whole day. So yeah, making kuzunak is a big process, but totally worth it. And a huge tradition in Bulgaria. And all of you guys who know me, I'm huge on traditions. I think traditions should be upheld always. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're learning some new things over here. If you choose to subscribe, just again, make sure to click that bell toggle so notifications of new videos pop up. Hope to see you soon.
Ами, като го умеся, така не го чакам да втаса. Направо слагам във фурната на много слабо. Половин час.
И то втасва.
И
She
то
just
бухва.
puts the oven on
И
really,
след
really
това
low.
постепенно увеличавам. Ако увеличиш, когато е бухнало изведнъж насилно, ще спадне.
But това е като правиш питка. When she's making pitka, not with kuzunak, but when she's making pitka, she just turns the oven on if she's rushing, so it rises for half an hour, and little by little rises it more and more. Не, супер. Опа.
Много гола води ще не бъдеш.
Да. Времето...
Обличай се, млада си.